that the unfeasible can become reality. Events in Brighton will mould their destiny. All Liverpool can do is ensure they're in a position to take advantage. Only victory will buy them a shot at glory, but that might not be enough. Will a week that's already brought one never-to-be-forgotten night for the Anfield faithful end with a celebration that will forever be seared on the memories of their fans around the world. Champions for the first time in a generation. Almost an early side of goal as well is good news. It's Henderson, who's playing through the pain barrier today.
That's quite a tasty start, isn't it? I mean, I was at their opening game, Wolverhampton.
Liverpool so far this season. Origi getting the first effort on target, easily claimed by Rui Patricio.
Yeah, I mean, Origi can catch them firmer than that, but Wolves will be a little more vigilant on corners. Back and just win the tackle, regain possession.
Still Mo Salah, held up by Bolly. Henderson in support, overhits them. More than happy to cede possession to the opposition. Bend it across the clip. Wonderful crossfield ball from Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold just couldn't quite get in and do his... Salah. Alexander-Arnold on his weaker foot, clipping it in towards Mane. Off Fabinho. Origi electing to let it bounce. Van Dijk. Johnny able to cut it out forward quickly from...
Need him to operate by instinct.
Wolves' first opportunity to get the bodies forward on the counter-attack.
Yeah, and another situation.
Here is Cody. All of a sudden, the threat of a little bit of... Lovely 1-2 between Alexander-Arnold and Henderson. Sadio Mane! Reds rejoice! It is a goal that takes Liverpool temporarily at least back to the top of the table. And how significant a moment might it just prove to be?
Yeah, well, I mentioned earlier, Jim, about Johnny maybe being a little more alert to these kind of situations, and he got himself caught there. He sold himself, and the little deflection from Bolly is just absolutely perfect for the Senegalese arriving in from the far post. And
here's Salah. Liverpool looking to double their lead.
And I suspect most will be feeling that. The same will...
Good movement off the ball from Dendoncker. 3 to try and pick out. Alisson's... Salah will chase that. Jota clipping it inside the penalty area.
The amount of investment in that game was considerable. You consider the physical enough, because the atmosphere will tell.
For Liverpool, that came on the last day last season, and it was a deep here. And that suggests
an old transistor radio.
Origi goes down. Martin Atkinson well placed. Ball in from Johnny. Jimenez trying to get there. Van Dijk and lead.
Here's what just happened at the Amex Stadium, and Brighton are leading against Manchester City.
It's full of anxiety, it's full of enthusiasm, it's full of anticipation.
There's another goal at the Amex, and Manchester City are back on level terms just a minute after...
Most remarkable of footballing weeks. Twists.
The Premier League, though, Jim, it's integrity. Yeah, there needed to be communication then between Jota and Johnny, because if Johnny gives Jota a little shout, then he doesn't put his head on this.
Robertson's throw inside the penalty area. Back from Alexander-Arnold. Volley ultimately costly. They're on the front foot here. Here's an in-swinging delivery. It's Salah. Not quite.
Yeah, you kind of need to catch the ball right in the middle on those, and it has a chance then of...
to launch in one of these long throws. Bolly coming to meet it, dangerous flick on. Doherty in support if he needs him. Chip back into the middle instead, and Alexander Jimenez over the top of Matip. Not such a good delivery back.
At the Amex Stadium, Manchester City have just taken the lead for the first time on the day. Laporte.
They've come from behind in that game, of course, but now 98 points. One ahead of Liverpool. Here's Salah.
And Liverpool on 97. I mean, that is quite astonishing.
Henderson. Salah. In from Robertson. Away by Bolly. Flicked on by Origi. Jimenez letting it run. Jota. Doherty! Off the bar.
Brilliant. Absolutely superb from Wolves, that move. And we were saying that they had it in them, but they haven't really produced anything this incisive so far, the way they kept it on the move. And for him to hit it first time as well.
Temporarily beaten to it by Raul Jimenez. Back in from Dendoncker. Matip's
shot away.
Bolly was the target. Well, they've dared to dream. For 21 minutes, Liverpool were top of the table after Sadio Mane's opener here against Wolves. But Manchester City fighting back from a...
Obviously, Bobby Firmino not in the game today because of injury, but they've still got a number of players on the pitch there that can score goals. Mo Salah in his 38th appearance already. He's playing every game in the Premier League this year.
As things stand at the moment, it's going to be the most... And it just following one out of them out from the back. Robertson's ball forward. Guided down by Willy Boll. Cody hooking the ball away. Certainly settled the nerves if Liverpool could double their advantage, and Salah has trying to hold a high line. It's Alexander-Arnold that fires it in. Went for goal. Only side netting.
I love his imagination and his confidence, because he's put the arm up as if to say, well, I'm going to trick Rui.
Dendoncker trying to make something happen. It might yet break for Doherty, who was doing so. Liverpool can recycle it. Away by Bennett, but stumbling. As a consequence, Wolves can get it away. It was a crucial header. Hurled in by Bennett. Fabinho went to ground inside his own penalty. Newly promoted side for nearly 20 years. In behind him, Andy Robertson couldn't put the challenge in.
Doherty, as he did, and he did well just to manage to get his foot to it and get something.
Doherty's latest crossfield ball. Liverpool cutting it all there. Salah. Wolves might have an impact because of stoppage time. 3 aim out ahead of him. Jota, Jimenez goes for goal. Only finds the cop.
He's greedy because Doherty clearly has given him a shout on the outside, and he could have just slipped him in.
The Premier League campaign.
Oh, took a deflection.
Nice pass from Alexander-Arnold for Henderson. Only have Mane to try and pick out in the middle. This area. Jota's in the middle here for Doherty. Raul Jimenez is there as well. And it was a crucial header ahead of Bennett. Origi continuing his run. He might yet find him. He can't hit the target. Replicate his Barcelona heroics. He's claiming a deflection, but a goal kick given.
Yeah, well, it was Connor Cody.
Domestic and continental season. Still a part to play.
Pairing up front.
Mane.
So to the Amex, here's the goal that was just mentioned by Jim Proudfoot. Riyad Mahrez with a lovely strike.
Doherty. Scuffed attempt from him. Bolly waiting for Rui. Alisson. Always a goal. Dendoncker supplying the width and a potentially potent cross as well. That's another good ball forward and another clever dummy and an excellent piece of goalkeeping from Alisson. Jimenez leaving it for Jota. And his reaction suggests he thinks he should have scored. There ahead of Jota. Alexander-Arnold's ball in, and there's the second goal. goal scored again by Sadio Mane. Expertly taken, and it might just get him a share of the golden boot. Nothing more than a footnote in the grand scheme of things in terms of the title race. But daylight between Liverpool.
If this night is not forever, at least we are together. I know I'm not alone.